Hello and welcome to Hollywood Celebrity Gangster, the incredible life and times of Mickey Cohen. Only 10 years in the making of research and interviews and books, and it was endless. Hope you enjoy it. That is some shot of Mickey, and you can see the smirk on his face. He really didn't care much about courtrooms or banks or anything of that nature. We're flipping through quickly some of the incredible relationships that Mickey had. Take a look. You can pause the slideshow and read more about his family, his friends, and associates. He was a real character. He knew everyone from Richard Nixon to Billy Graham, and certainly had his collection of girlfriends, and that was seemingly endless. There's a shot of Sammy Davis, who Mickey actually helped start. Melvin Belli, one of Mickey's attorneys. Joey Bishop, a very, very close friend who actually wrote Mickey when he was in prison. Here comes a collection of some of the Jewish mafia, if you want to call them that. Um, they ran a lot. East Coast, West Coast, pretty much the East Coast cities. The West Coast was kind of a dilemma to get into because the Italian mob had established themselves here pretty much so long before the East Coast boys ever even thought about it. There are some great stories in the book about Mickey and Lenny Bruce and Mickey and Red Skelton and Abbott and Costello and Martin and Lewis, Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin got their start in LA because Mickey actually put up the money. There's Walter Winchell, who never ceased to report on Mickey and politics. Even though Mickey was from Bronzeville, Brooklyn, he was brought up essentially in LA in Boyle Heights, a great mecca for the poor but upwardly mobile, a Jewish, Italian, Chinese, Mexican community. Here comes some more of Mickey's associates and people he helped and he knew in Hollywood. He had a club where he was an investor owner, where Don Rickles performed. Kim Novak was an actress who got involved with Sammy Davis, and Mickey was involved. And oh, Mickey knew Jackie Gleason. And this appearance on Mike Wallace was classic live radio. There's Martin and Lewis, the aforementioned famous comedy duo. As a young man, Mickey did a lot of boxing. Cleveland, New York City, And like most of the Jewish boxers, he wore the Star of David on his trunks. He wanted his opponents to know that he was Jewish like the other boxers. And it was quite a time because he split his time holding up people, which was part of his job. This is one of the great historical moments in the U.S. How Vegas really got started. Not the Bugsy movie that Warren Beatty did, but the actual mechanisms by which the Jews working with the Italians actually got into Vegas, actually started building stuff. And in this book, Hollywood Celebrity Gangster, I will tell you the true story of how the Flamingo Hotel was actually built. Most of the readers today who are interested in true crime know that Bugsy Siegel had to go, and everybody knew he was going. And again, another shot of Sinatra. And Marilyn Monroe, who was an associate of Mickey and Mickey's friends. Errol Flynn was a pal of Mickey. The two of them loved to talk and sit over an Italian dinner. George Raft, who actually sort of was one of the boys, and Lou Costello, who put up a fuss because he didn't want Martin and Lewis in the actual acting unions, and Mickey had to step in. Mickey's political connections went all the way up to presidents of the United States. He had a relationship with the columnist Drew Pearson. Here's a shot of Menachem Begin. Mickey was heavily involved with other Jewish mobsters in helping Israel become a state. Mickey was an incredible character, something that only could be created in America. If you want more information, go to bradleylewis.com or bradleylewis.org, bradleylewis.com or bradleylewis.org. Thanks for taking a look. I hope you enjoy it.